The next on the agenda is resignations and appointments. Before we go into resignations and appointments, the one thing I just want to bring up is that we've now passed a new town charter, and in that charter, there's elements of the charter that indicate the public has passed this pretty significantly in terms of numbers, but that they would like us to limit the number of positions people sit on boards and commissions. So for elected positions, it's now limited to 1 position that you can sit on. And for appointed positions, it's 3 positions that you can sit on. I would like to get the sense of the board on upholding that policy, seeing as that this is opportunity for us to start phasing in that charter. It's not something we necessarily have to do, but I want to get your feeling on something along that.
Well, I've always felt you should only hold 1 elected position.
I agree.
I've always felt, and I actually spoke before the Charter Commission way back when. It went on the first time, so.
It only makes sense myself. I've been agreeable to that position ever since I've been on here. So I think it would behoove us, we know it's coming, why not start it now and begin the implementation ahead of time, as well as maybe other policies that we know are going to be forthcoming before the town. I think we should really, I mean, it was a unanimous decision. I mean, more than unanimous as far as the town. Majority-wise. So I think it behooves us to really take that into consideration and begin to consider their vote.
That being said, we did receive a letter from the RTC chair late Monday, very late Monday, asking for certain appointments beginning. And I received communication from the same chair yesterday asking me to make a motion to add those appointments onto today's agenda. But I am going to refrain from doing that at this point because I think, A, we should go through the normal process. You make a recommendation to go on an agenda, you wait until the appropriate agenda comes up. I see no purpose in jamming those requests into this agenda 2 days later. I think there should be more consideration that goes into those appointments. And I also have always felt that the sentiment of the new charter is to not hold to elected appointments. And I mean, the positions, and I know I've been saying that to you, Phil, since the first selectmen's meeting you came to. So I think we either go with it or we don't. I don't think we can say one thing and behave a different way.
I agree.
So, that's my comment.
Yeah, I think since this, I'll call it a proposal, is what the will of the people seem to like, I think we should follow this new formula, if you will, and I can only see negatives coming from trying to jam up the boards and commissions with people holding multiple seats, and then the new council comes in with a town manager, and now they're stuck with this legacy of people holding more than 1 seat. And I think there's nothing to prevent us from starting this now. And in regards to my own situation, I've tried to work with the RTC to find a replacement, and so far we haven't gotten anywhere. But
Excuse me, the RTC did appoint,
You have to go with whoever they recommend.
well, I've had subsequent discussions. Let me put it that way. That's all I'm going to say.
So,
Trying to work out an arrangement where I will resign.
Well,
That's got
but
nothing
I
to do
know
with
your
it.
resignation is contingent upon you naming the replacement, which is not your purview.
Where do you hear that stuff?
From you.
okay, we're not going to do back and forth.
if the RTC sends it out, a name for a police commission, and they're not holding another position elected, you go with it. But that's just my opinion.
So,
In other words, I give you.
That has always been thus.
so I think since my short time on the board, we have tried our best to make sure we accommodate the recommendations coming forward. That doesn't necessarily mean we always have to. It is a recommendation, and it's up to the purview of this board to make that determination whether those people should sit on that board or commission from any political party that's brought forward, or any party.
I'd like to make one more comment. I think when you follow this path of one elected position, you also tend to eliminate the potential for conflict of interest. And that I've seen in this town, and I think it has to be eliminated. And so that really is my major contention, is that you have one elected position, you do it to your utmost ability, and it avoids conflict of interest down the line.
I do want to acknowledge that Tim, as soon as Tim got on the Board of Selectmen, he resigned his elected position on planning and zoning as to avoid that illusion of conflict of
That
interest.
was my feeling at that time, and I'm not a hypocrite. That was a decision that I made. I felt it was necessary to make it, and I made it. And I live by that today.
I move that we adopt the terms of the new charter that becomes effective November 19th next year. That we adopt the terms in our own adjudication of our job here. That we adopt those limitations of only one elected office at a time. Secondly, one person may hold no more than one elected and two appointed positions at one time. I'm reading from the charter.
Sorry.
No one person may hold more than three appointed
right.
positions simultaneously in boards and commissions. And so there's those three things. Only one elected. An elected person may hold no more than two appointed positions in addition to the elected position, and no person shall hold more than three appointed positions simultaneously on boards and commissions. So I move that we make that the policy of this Board of Selectmen from now on.
Can we have a motion actually to add it to the agenda first? Sorry, right? I mean, it's not on this. I'm sorry, I wasn't. Yeah.
I move we add it to the agenda.
Second.
Further discussion?
What number do you want to do?
3A. 3A, yeah.
The four,
4A.
Yeah.
B, whatever.
4A.
A.
Call a vote? All
No,
in favor?
discussion.
Oh, still discussion?
Yeah, the discussion.
We have a second.
This is just to put it on the agenda.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So further discussion to add to the agenda? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so we have a motion made by Phil. Do we have a second to that motion?
I'll give it a second.
Okay, and now we go into discussion.
Now we're
On
discussing,
this. Where do we begin?
Okay, we're kind of thinking the same thing. That's what the issue is. We can't, if we're gonna do that, we can't have a sitting member of our board holding two positions. That's what Carol's thinking.
Well, it's not, I suppose it's not just a city member on this board, it is pervasive throughout the town.
But we have to lead
Boards
by
and commissions.
example.
All right, well, I'm not going to, I think-
Anybody else at this point?
That's true.
Doug Traynor not doing it. I can't think of
I'm
anybody
not
else.
going to be in this. But
Okay.
I'm going to leave it to Phil and the political party at hand to sort out that detail at the moment. I'm not going to get into
If we adopt it, then it takes effect. If we make a motion to pass that, it takes effect now.
it does
With
for
meaning
for-
that you would have to make that
No,
decision.
my motion is for new appointees.
Yeah, this is for
New
moving forward.
appointees, that's my motion.
We can't pull back.
You can't make it retroactive.
I think the word hypocrite really does.
Well, fine.
Sorry.
I've been called, conflict of interest by Mr. Farmer, you call me a hypocrite, you called me a lot of things. conflict of interest.
Oh, here we go. Pick on
Okay.
Well, you want to dish it out, you can take it.
All right.
You're a union member, you're an employee, you're on this board of selectmen.
All right, all right, listen, there are other
Rules are good
scenarios.
for other
All right, there are other circumstances. Come on, you guys, if I could separate you. Okay. There are other people sitting on other boards and commissions, both appointed and not elected, but appointed, that are sitting on multiple boards and commissions at this point, which would also fall into that category. I'm not at this point, I don't feel as though we should go around pointing fingers. What the past is the past, we can move forward and work on this new charter. There's a lot of elements of the new charter that are gonna have to be taken up, and whatever we can do to help facilitate them, so it's not a shocking transition for the town, I think we should do that best of our ability. So I appreciate the motion to do that. Do we have further discussion?
Yeah, I'm not gonna vote for it if it's not gonna apply. It makes no sense to pass a rule that does not apply to this board itself.
It would be hypocritical.
You can't make it retroactive, though. You can't. We have no power to do
We have no
that.
power, it's actually, we have no power to move anybody.
I'm not saying to make it retroactive, but he's saying accept it as of today. So as
For
of
new
today, you would,
For new-
oh, well, that's a very,
That's my
very
motion.
fine line you're trying to
Well,
hold.
that's my motion.
And I'm withdrawing my second, or whatever I said. I'm withdrawing my second.
Tim said.
Oh, you did?
I seconded
Okay. All right.
All right, do we have further
I
discussion?
seconded with the stipulation, as Phil mentioned, new.
Yeah, you can't. People who were elected before or appointed
I
before.
don't think we can go back to every commission now and tell people that they can't be on there.
I don't think we have that authority.
It's,
Well, we don't.
and I think the intention of the new charter was for new appointments. So that's why I can live with that.
Any other discussion?
Yeah. I just think the whole thing is very disingenuous. We all sat here and supported the charter, the breadth and depth of the charter, its intentions, its goals. We all supported it. Many of us worked to get the charter passed, the charter revision passed, but not to honor it and the requests of 4,600 citizens who voted. I think that's bad. I think that's wrong. So I will not vote for that.
I think we are honoring the people that voted for the charter. Sure we are, because we're advancing its implementation from November 19th, 2019. We're just trying to move it forward for new appointees. That's all. Why clog up the system with more people who are in this position for the new government to deal with?
You have your opinion. I have my,
Of course.
all right.
All right, can I ask for a motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No,
No.
Abstaining? Nobody's abstaining, you're opposed?
I'm opposed, so you make a break.
So fails. Unless you-
I'm gonna vote yes. I'm sorry. I feel as though it needs to move forward. I think, like I said, I think anything we can do to move the charter forward that will not clog up the system later down the road, whatever we can do to help facilitate it.
I think this is so manipulative. It really is. You want your cake and eat it too. I honestly feel that way. I know exactly what the thinking is behind bringing this up at this moment, and I think it's insincere and disingenuous.
All right.
But I just make one more comment, then I can, it's not to get it.
Oh, we'll have it anyway, so go ahead.
No, I've been talking to Chairman of the RTC, and I'm trying to work out an arrangement. We traded phone calls today.
It's been a year.
Frankly, I wanted to see through, and I think some people would appreciate this, probably not you, but I wanted to see through the reorganization of the police department, the promotions and awards that were made. I've been on there, 7 years now, and to me, it was kind of the culmination of the work, principally the chief, but others of us have been doing to to bring the department up to standards, to get it in a modern organizational framework, and to start moving some people up that deserve it for vacancies that we've got, and I wanted to see that through. I'm sorry, that's just a human reaction of mine. I feel a sense of completion, you know, maybe even pride. I'm glad that I stuck with it and saw that happen, and now it's done. I feel like I can't get off. I'm trying to work something out. That's all I can say.
All right, we're going to move on to resignations. I have a resignation for Doug Traynor, Board of Education, Board of Finance, Harbor Commission, and the Bonding Committee. I have a motion to accept.
I'd like to make a motion to accept Doug Traynor's resignation from the Board of Education, Board of Finance, and Harbor Commission, and Bonding Committee, and I'd like to thank him for his many years of service.
Amen.
And a lot of people didn't agree with everything, but he really did a tremendous job.
I second all of that.
All right, all in favor?
No, you
Aye.
second.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
She did.
okay. Okay.
All in favor again?
Aye.
All right, next on the agenda is Aman Singh for Economic Development Commission resignation. I have a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept the resignation of Aman Singh on the Economic Development Commission.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Next is under appointments. We have Andrew Marzano. Who's Andrew here? I know he was going to come tonight. I will leave this up to the discretion of the commission. We usually ask unaffiliated members who are going on to board or commission to come to the meeting. I will leave it up to you whether you feel.
I think we should vote from ask the chair of the department, the district commission, and bring him to a future meeting to introduce us. He lives in that house right before you go over the railroad bridge on the left. He's right in the middle of the district, so.
Part of the requirements of the board is that, the commission is that you have to have the seats open to people who actually live within it, and he's one of them.
I'll second
So
that.
I'm making a motion to accept Andrew Marzano's appointment to the Historic District Commission, and probably have him come to the future meeting.
Invite him to a future meeting.
Just to meet us.
Second. Yeah.
All in favor, or sorry, discussion, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Next on the agenda is Richard Jewell for the Economic Development Commission until 6/30/2021.
Okay, I make a motion to accept Richard Jewell to the Economic Development Commission until 6/30/21.
Under the same conditions?
Well, I
No.
have an OJ.
He's a DTC.
So essentially, the idea is that the political parties vet their candidates or do a thorough process of vetting their candidates, and
Okay.
that the unaffiliated don't go through a political party or the Green Party. Need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next on the agenda, public auction requests.